Welcome to our Mandala universes. Um, hey, Miss M. How you doing? Just getting settled in here. I gotta get my reading. Okay. I can't see who this is. Oh, Michelina is saying good morning. Michelina, your name is in color, like in blue, and against my green shirt, I couldn't really see who you were. I had to move around a little bit. I'm glad you're here. Miss M is saying hi a bunch of times. I hope you're both having a good day. And Michelina is saying, chai after a late night. That sounds delicious. That sounds delish. Get some light in here. Okay, there we go. Michelina says, I met an online friend from Sacramento, one of my witch class sisters. Oh, I want to hear about your witch class. I definitely want to hear about that. That sounds very interesting. We need to have a conversation sometime off of here, Michelina. I feel like it's been a long time since we talked. Sam says, sorry, that button only goes away if I hit a few times. So, oh, that's why. That's why you said hi so many times, Miss M. No worries. No worries. No worries. Carl and I went to a sound meditation last night, which was awesome. She had crystal bowls, but she had many other things, including like a Native American flute that was just so beautiful, and other percussive, beautiful instruments. And then I came home and basically read and went to bed and got the best night's sleep I've had in ages. So nice. Amy is saying good morning. Hi, Amy. She says, I'm Earl Grey with a splash of cream after a cozy night with friends. In real life, feeling the love. Are you in Portland? Welcome home. Michelina said, I did a couple of programs starting in 2022 with Fen Priest, the Trauma Witch, great tools for healers. Oh, that sounds so interesting. And Michelina is also responding, Amy, to your tea, saying, cream. Yum. So, how is everybody checking in? I'm checking in really excited. My friend Lori just got here and she's camera shy. I wanted her to come in and be with us. Actually, she is my son-in-law's mom and we love each other very much. And we are going thrifting today after Mandala's. Got a bunch of stores lined up around here. Gonna find some good stuff. And Michelina says, feeling good sore for my first yoga class in a month. Ready to dance all night. Oh, tonight's the wedding at the Madonna Inn, right? Have fun. Have fun. Yeah. Today is Saturday, November 15th. And this past week was my birthday. And did some birthday dinner with friends, and Lori's up here now. We're gonna celebrate and have fun with each other. Glad I'm still here. Yeah. Life is pretty darn good. I always want to sound like Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Pretty good. Cheryl, hi. Cheryl saying happy birthday to you. Thank you. Yeah. All I need are good friends, people I love, my husband, and life is pretty satisfying. Michelina says happy birthday. Oh dang, it was Wednesday. Happy belated. Thank you. I'm happy to do that now too. Here she comes. I was saying you were camera shy.
A little bit.
This is Lori. Do you want to bring a chair?
No, I'll just stay for a minute and then I'll.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to come in and tell everybody hi and.
Yay! So, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here. Just saying we're going thrifting.
We are.
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun.
I hope everybody has a good day.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Have fun.
Go chat with Carl.
Okay.
Have a blueberry muffin.
Okay.
Whatever you like. Okay. I'm back. We are gonna have so much fun together. That's Lori. Yeah. So so we did our sound meditation yesterday. We took a walk. We took some friends that are new friends who used to live in Southern California and moved here because their kids are here, and we took them up to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, and did a little hike in Lake Geneva and had a lot of fun. So Michelina is saying hi to Lori, and Canady is here. Hi. And Michelina is saying hi to you too, and welcome. Do you know each other? We're very glad you're here, Canady. We meet every day at 10 o'clock Central Time. Different people lead, and we gather together, check in with each other, and draw mandalas. Canady, this was my mandala from a couple of days ago. And here's some other ones. Sometimes my mandalas just have words. Whoops, that's not a mandala, quite frankly. That one just had words because there were such good words. I want to live in a society where the currency of exchange is gratitude. That was from Braiding Sweetgrass, and that is a book I need to buy. Yeah, that's what we do. We check in, we ground, all those good things. Amy says, my phone is in my lap and your mandala perfectly matches the quilt on my lap. That's great. That's great. Well, you know what? It's 8 minutes after, so let's do a little grounding. And I do have my singing bowl, so I can use my singing bowl. Hopefully you'll feel the vibrations through the ethers here. We'll do a little grounding, and then I have a reading, and then we can draw and chat some more. So, wherever you are, covered by a pretty colored quilt, and Claudia is here saying good morning. I'm in bed, pouring rain outside. Well, pour yourself some tea and join us. We are glad you're here. We're just going to ground. Let these vibrations permeate and give you a sensation of calm and peace. Let them transfer through the ethers right to your soul. I have a reading I want to share with you as well. And I don't know who wrote it. I think I got it from Women Who Run with the Moon. It says, I don't think the goal is to be constantly happy. I think the goal is to notice how often life is quietly kind. A friend texts you just when you are about to spiral. A stranger holds the door when your hands are full. You find an old photo that makes you remember yourself fondly. The world is rarely loud about its grace, but it's there tucked inside moments that ask for nothing and offer everything. Happiness was never meant to be permanent. It was meant to be noticed. Because the truth is, life doesn't owe us constant joy. It gives us gentle reminders that we're still cared for, even in passing. And maybe that's what contentment really is. Not chasing the grand, but recognizing the small mercies that keep you soft. Beautiful illustration as well. There it is. There it is. There is plenty of time for us to draw our mandalas today. Let's see if I have water in my container here. And all of a sudden it's not showing me any comments. I don't know if everybody's deep in thought, or I know that other leaders have said they don't see comments when, you know, I was able to see the comments, maybe other people were able to see, but right now I don't see them. The last one I have is that Miss M was commenting that the rain is relaxing. And I am getting one comment that just came across, and Michelina just said, folks are just quiet. And that's good. Claudia says the singing bowl put everyone to sleep. Oops. So Cheryl, I wanted to share when I visited San Francisco and stayed with Cheryl, she told me about the Buy Nothing group that's, you know, it's usually local in your town on social media. I think mine's it's either on Facebook or on Instagram, I don't recall. But, you know, I had looked on it here in my town and had seen that that a lot of the stuff in my neighborhoods, in my town, were kid stuff for babies, toys and things like that. So I started cleaning out actually this room here where I lead mandalas, and I had a bunch of little trucks and Candyland and Lincoln Logs and things, and I put them up the other day, and within 10 minutes people said yes, yes, I want this, I want that. And I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, and it feels really, really good to be passing these on to people in need. I had one woman say, my husband just lost his job and this is really nice. Somebody else wrote back and said, my kids are digging into everything already and they're loving it. So if you have not found out about Buy Nothing, you might want to check it out in your neighborhood. It's a winner. And Cheryl says, yes, love that. Cheryl, I remember you said you or somebody you knew actually got a Le Creuset Dutch oven, which is like, oh, for nothing. Those are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. That is really cool. We're having a relative heat wave here. It is currently, I think, like 60 something degrees. It's 63 degrees here in mid-November. We did have snow last Sunday, and now it's like this amazing day. So go figure. You want to take advantage of this beauty, of this beautiful warm weather while we can. And Cheryl is saying that she gave away that Le Creuset. It was the best experience. I had a contest and a random drawing. So many people commented and connected. What these interwebs should be more of. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Yep. Nicolina says, I used a Minnesota Buy Nothing group to rehome a lot of my dad's furniture and electronics. Yeah, it is a really great thing. Yeah. And so Lori, who was just in here earlier, is going to be retiring in April, and I'm doing a countdown with her to retirement, and one of the things she wants to do is a lot of travel. And I was talking about my brother-in-law's house in Mill Valley, and I'm like, Lori, you should come there with me sometime. And she's like, after April. She's going to put it on her list. So hopefully I get back out to San Francisco area then. And of course, all my San Francisco friends, I would let you know when I plan to be there so we can check in with each other as well. Michelina says, would love some Carol time. Yes, and I would love some Michelina time and some Cheryl time, some Claudia time, some everybody that's on here time. I so missed being with you at retreat this year. Just was not in the cards for me this time around. And I don't know if we're going to go, if I'm going to make it next year either, because we just booked some like really incredible travel. We're going to be out in Colorado at the the end of July, beginning of August for a family function, and then we're going to go to we're going to come home, and then we're going to fly out to Vancouver and go to the Western Rockies. So that will be a lot of fun. But that's a lot of travel. So yeah. So if I pick up my mandala, I think, because it's very watery, I think it's going to change. It's going to morph. But I'm willing to do that. That's where I'm at today. Oh, goodness, it's on my clothes. That I didn't want. But yeah, there you go. And indeed, indeed it was dripping. But you know what? I'm just going to leave that. Because I think that's what it's supposed to be. It's going to blot my pants. So we know Michelina is going to a wedding. Are you officiating this wedding, Michelina, or are you just attending? Oh, and Claudia said the dripping can add to my tie-dye sweater. Yeah, this was one of my great thrifting finds. Check this out. Check this out. It's like, I want you to see the bottom because it's got such cool colors on it. I love it. And I paid $8 for it. It's a really good weight. It's a good weight to wear in the fall. So, yeah, it does look like the sweater. Somebody just went bloop, bloop, bloop. Michelina is going to be an attender. The actual wedding was an elopement in Las Vegas with an Elvis impersonator. Oh my God, that's awesome. That's awesome. I keep saying to Carl, we need to like renew our vows and have an Elvis impersonator. And Michelina says, I like the colors and textures of that. And Claudia says, I went to an Elvis wedding in Vegas. Oh, it must have been so much fun. It must have been so much fun. So I pulled a card from Divine Abundance. I just thought I could share it with you. There it is. It says acceptance. Such a colorful card. I love it. And it says radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. I will post that and the reading from earlier on the page in Instagram. Michelina says, I was a maid of honor at an Elvis wedding long ago. So fun. But I am not a fan of Vegas. But for friends and joy, I will go. That's great. Haven't been to Vegas in a while. I'm not a big gambler. Carl doesn't gamble at all. I heard the Sphere is a great place to see concerts. I know a couple of people that have been there. And they were showing The Wizard of Oz there. I don't know, charging some crazy amount of money. But it was like 3D Wizard of Oz because there was a tornado. They created a tornado in the room and some other things. I'm not quite sure. It sounded pretty cool. But it's not top of my list where to go either, Michelina. I agree. I agree. So anything coming up in your mandalas? And Michelina pops right in there. It says, my words, small mercies that keep us soft. And Miss M talking about Vegas, so much more to the area than the Strip. Yeah. Amy said, I spent yesterday walking Vegas, 5 hours walking, soaking in the excess of it all. There really is so much art there, but it's an odd place. Yeah. Michelina says, I'm curious about the sphere. I might need to take a Dramamine if you went to and got involved in the tornado in The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, maybe so. So these friends that we took up to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin yesterday, he's born and raised in California. And she, I think, lived on the East Coast till she was 14 and has lived there, lived in California ever since until they moved here. But they're such like good energy people. They are so positive about everything, excited about things. And it's interesting to see the Midwest through somebody else's eyes because they're like, it's so beautiful here. Everything is so beautiful. They're fascinated with the trees losing leaves and things that I just take for granted. It's really kind of cool. Claudia says, wow, Amy, I bet you saw a lot of characters along the way. Oh, in Vegas, people watching is king. Yeah. Michelina says the best way to experience Vegas is after a long drive through the desert when a shower and a meal are especially appreciated. And Claudia says, love Lake Geneva, so pretty. It is really pretty up there. It's really pretty. And they are so excited because they had never been there. And they're like, oh, we're definitely coming back. They've got a younger daughter that's coming in for Thanksgiving. They want to show her, oh, not younger. She's like 30. They want to show her Lake Geneva. It's really nice. Michelina says, I love fall colors vicariously from your Star of Rock leading. That was such a beautiful place. I would love to do a mandala retreat, or if somebody wants to come out here next fall or next summer and take you there. It's so beautiful. Yeah. MSM says, yeah, trees that lose leaves are definitely a change from the desert. Yep. Karen and Marty, our friends that we took up to Lake Geneva, made me appreciate what I have right here. Sometimes you need to see it through somebody else's eyes. We have about 3 minutes left. I hope everybody has an enjoyable rest of the weekend. I know Michelina is going to have happy feet tonight and tired feet maybe tomorrow. And Amy, I'm glad you're feeling cozy back in Portland. And everybody else, enjoy the rain. Claudia. Elaine, I think you're here. What's happening down by you? Oh my God, Michelina says, I think I'm staying in a pink glitter room. Oh, please take pictures and share. Yes. Miss M says, thanks so much, and hugs to all her friends. Yes. Claudia says, going to a choral concert tomorrow. Requiem, otherwise hunkering down at home. I hope the rain lets up. And Amy says, did life get any better than that, Michelina? A pink glitter room. Oh, for Michelina, I don't think so. I think that's the penultimate experience. Yeah. And Michelina says, ooh, Claudia, I went to so many of those in England. I hope you have a wonderful time. And Amy says, no words yet for my mandala, a painting of a dining table and chairs. Well, may all our days be pink and sparkly and marvelous. I love you all. Have a great day.